to the Adventure of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
Wake up, America! It's time for the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY.com, West Palm Beach's #1 internet radio station. Here's your host, the Pipeman.
Welcome to a dangerous life, a dangerous ride, a dangerous kiss. Give me all of your attention, keep up with the class, let's sync with the ship. But I can't put my finger on it.
This is Pipeman here on the Adventures Pipeman W4CY Radio at Louder Than Life, and I'm here with
Jay Gordon from ORGY.
Nick Speck, ORGY.
Joey Scream, ORGY.
Ty Oliver, ORGY.
Carly, I guess I'm with ORGY as well.
It's David with ORGY.
Nice. So it's pretty cool because, like you guys said, I emailed you. I didn't hear back. I'm about to do an interview, and Mike comes up and he's like, hey, ORGY's responding to your email in person.
Well, it's better that way.
I love it. I love it. That's great. Louder Than Life. How does it feel to be here at Louder Than Life?
Sick. It was really cool. We had a good show today, and the crowd was really good. We're grateful to be here.
Very cool.
All good.
The rain, fortunately. We missed the rain.
I know, right? Tomorrow's
Apparently
gonna
be a mess
tomorrow's
later
gonna
on.
be shit. It's gonna be raining blood tomorrow.
Glad we sat that one out. We dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, it's been good to see actually some familiar faces from like Rockville in Florida that we played recently, and good to see people at Aftershock as well. They're already planning on going to see that too, so looking forward to those as well. But today's been great so far.
What do you think?
I'm having a great time.
It was awesome. We had a great set. Crowd, it filled up like as soon as we started playing. It was great. Good energy. Yeah, it was awesome.
This guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, great freaking crowd, front to back.
Does that blow your mind too? It's still after all these years and being at a festival and like they're just showing up for you,
Yeah.
like that.
It's always good. It's always good when people come, when they actually
Right.
come to see you play. Of
So-
course, yeah, it was good.
It's great that people show up so early.
Exactly.
We have an early set, but it's packed. Like people show
Early,
up right when the
first
gates
day
open,
of the
people are
festival?
in. It's awesome.
It like blows my mind.
Playing
That's,
the Breakfast Club, you know what I'm saying?
It's kind of brunch.
I love it.
Brunch club.
Mimosas with our set.
Some orange juice and some like croissants and shit.
Yeah, there you go. There's a tactic for your next show. Like give everybody mimosas for instead of a meet and
yeah.
greet. For their meet and greet, they get mimosas.
Oh yeah.
A question for you, since you mentioned Rockville, did you get to drive on the Speedway?
We did.
Is that badass
Not like
or what?
not up that one
No, you
wall
can't.
that's like sideways.
Is
but,
that
like,
wild?
10 miles an hour in a golf cart.
Yeah, there you go.
unfortunately.
So I have a lot of golf cart stories. I wish I had a better one there, but we did have a good one at Rocklahoma where we had every year people fly off the golf cart later in the campground, and it's a little crazy and shit like that. But you can't do that at the Speedway. I did ask the person that heads media here at Rockville, I'm like, hey, I got my skateboard with me. Do you think I'll lose my credentials if I go on the Speedway with my skateboard? She said, yeah, I think so. I'm like, okay, I'll wait till after the festival. I know, right? That wall.
You'll lose your wheels. You'll lose your board.
I tried running really fast around that thing, and obviously hurt my knees a little bit doing it, but it's amazing the angle until you're actually standing there on it, how crazy it is.
You never imagine that. They say you have to go at least 85 miles.
80 miles an hour just so you don't slide down. Yeah.
It's like all you need is the DeLorean, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Some cocaine.
Yeah. Yeah, our bus caught on fire that night too, I think it was.
Wow,
Something like
really?
that. Yeah, generator issues.
Fucking caught on fire.
So you still have those stories after all these years, shit like that.
Oh,
That
yeah.
happens in the beginning usually.
They
It
never
still
end.
I
happens.
did want to see the 80. I just wanted to do the 80, 85 miles an hour just to feel what it's like to at least get on that side wall like that. But it wasn't going to happen in a golf cart, so we tried.
I'd like to
tried
have
to, like,
somebody
tip 'em,
like
like, you know,
one of
come
those
on,
race
hey.
car drivers tow me while I'm on the skateboard, like you do on the big
Oh,
waves.
hell no.
You know, where they
Oh,
tow you out
that'd
to the big
that'd be
wave
so scary.
and just like go up
slingshot,
the
just
thing.
slingshot it.
Yeah,
that'd be
totally. That would be wild.
That would be nuts.
I wouldn't be here to interview you right now if that happened, though. So, my biggest question to bands like you guys that have been around forever is, man, how are you still like creative after all these years?
Every day's a new day.
It's not like creativity like just stops at a certain age or like year or like, yeah, it's just it just
I'm
comes.
glad you say it like that because some people would think differently.
As a creative person, once you stop creating, you die.
I've said that about Ozzy. If he had to stop performing completely, he'd die. You were going to say something?
Oh, I was just gonna say, if you're a creative person, yeah,
How about you create
very
drink?
funny. No, so like as a creative person, I feel like if you're a musician, you always just have that sort of drive and fire to create.
It's
so
part of you.
yeah, it's always there.
He's like, I'm gonna go get a White Russian. Anyway, so he's like, can I get another drink? Just like, we love you, Ty.
I mean, what else are you gonna do? Like, what else do? You wake up, you are who you are. You're creative or you're not. I mean, how does an accountant wake up every day and be an accountant? I don't know.
I don't know either. I took accounting in college too, and fuck that shit.
I mean, granted, you do make a little more money being an accountant than you do a musician, but like, hey, who's trying to do that?
And in 2024, you make a lot more money because you don't make shit which is why everybody has to buy your merch or they can't listen to my show.
For sure.
That's the only way musicians
Absolutely.
make money nowadays. So, one story, good or bad, from all of you, when you're like 80, that you're going to remember from this whole musical journey. Yeah. But
80.
listen,
You're
Ozzy
really
made
pushing
it.
it on that one.
Ozzy made it. If Ozzy can make it, anybody
if we were,
can.
Yeah, if we were making 80, man, I don't know.
Yeah, if we were to make it, I don't know, man. There's
Five broken buses in one tour. I mean,
5 broken buses, 1 tour. That was our
Wow.
last tour. There you go. That's a good one, Ty.
That's a record.
Forget that one.
I think that's in the Guinness Book of World Records, I
It
think.
probably is. Like I don't know any other bands that have dealt with 5 different tour buses. Like, it was crazy. It was like every other week we're like, oh, really, another one? Oh, wow.
And you would
Yeah.
think after all this time, like, why am I dealing with this bullshit still?
Because the shows were good.
There you
Because
go.
the shows were great.
Got to save money.
Yeah, the shows kept us going. Like I said, the bus caught on fire. It actually did, and yeah. But definitely not gonna forget that one ever. But yeah, the shows were the saving grace. It's like, man, if they weren't there, it's like, yeah.
I was like, I felt something wet under my feet, and I reached down, like, grabbed my foot, and I'm like, oh, it's like soaking wet. So then I reached down underneath the bed where I was, and then I pulled this because I sleep in the back lounge because I'm way too tall for a bunk. So I pulled the bag out, and then I just lifted up the mattress, and it was like 3 fucking feet of water. I was like,
Whoa.
what the hell?
Yeah, moldy pillows.
Yeah, just all of a sudden, like, it was crazy.
See, I love hearing shit like this because people listening, they think, oh, you're living the dream life.
Yeah, right.
And I was kicking heroin the whole time.
And I guess you didn't succeed after all that.
Yeah, I mean, he probably, yeah, exactly. Look at him. Yeah.
I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah.
In fact, did your hair turn blue from the bus being on fire?
I believe
No, it turned blue from the heroin.
Right. There you go.
He was swimming with the toilet water in the airport.
Yeah, exactly.
Tilt his head in the porta potty around.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's a good one.
It is a pain in the ass, though. Like, I'll probably never dye blue again. It
Really?
It really gets on.
That's great, Joe. Anyway, so. No, it's like, yeah. Go
All
ahead.
right, here's
Go
a
ahead.
good one. What's the worst interview question you ever got?
Don't ask me that question. What?
What's the craziest road story you've got? That's always the worst one.
Yeah. That's a tough one, though, road stories. What was the craziest thing you ever did on the road? Like, oh, man.
Like, if you remembered it.
I'm like, just come hang out for a day. Like, one of those things will happen.
Yeah, well, if you remembered it, it probably wasn't that crazy.
Yeah, well, exactly. There you go. I try to forget those types of things, but we'll see. But yeah, thank you so much.
What do you got going on after this?
We're gonna see Slipknot.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
What about you?
Are you going to go in the pit? I'll go in the pit with you.
Hell yeah. What about Seosin and stuff like that? There's a couple bands I really want to see. So
Yeah, they were just here with me. So,
nice.
and I'm looking forward to tomorrow
Yeah.
night.
Tonight's not the night Barry Manilow's playing, though, right?
No, that's Sunday.
Okay, got you. Sounds good.
Actually,
sounds
no, that's Saturday night right after Motley Crue.
good. Hell yeah.
Right? Yeah,
We're
you're
doing
doing
Aftershock.
Aftershock.
Yeah, we're doing Aftershock
Have
in
you
Sacramento.
played Aftershock before?
Never. This
Okay.
is our first time.
You're going to fucking love Aftershock, okay?
Oh, yeah, I imagine my whole family will be there.
So the worst interview question I ever got is, are you going to call my daughter back?
And that's the best answer I ever got, okay? So there it is.
That question was 5 minutes ago.
How about how Danny Wimmer treats you guys as artists?
Oh, he's awesome. Yeah, he's really cool.
I've never heard a bad thing from an artist, and that's like
He's-
unheard
he's-
of in
he's good people.
festivals.
I mean, I kind of know him just from like being around NRG and stuff like that. I've seen him at the studio a lot. He's just really always been really cool. Took us forever to get on one of these shows.
I know,
But,
right?
Like, I'm just happy to be here, like I said.
And now
But
you're
yeah,
here.
The whole staff is really cool. They take really good care of us, and
So Aftershock's a cool hang because like out here we have that open barness, but it's kind of wide open. Aftershock is kind of intimate. It's an artist media lounge. And it's an open bar, but everybody's hanging out there all day, all night. Like it's just a cool, chill
open
thing.
bar. Yeah, you'll have that.
Exactly. It makes for fun interviews
Yeah,
later.
totally.
It's like, no, I want to do the interview later on. So,
Word.
what do we want to talk about that we haven't talked about that you want listeners to know?
Just, come to Aftershock. Got some new stuff in the pipeline, all that good stuff.
Nice.
Joey's got blue hair.
Joey's got
Joey's
blue
gonna
hair.
dye his hair a different color than blue, but yeah.
That's it. Yeah, just gonna be releasing some singles like as we've been doing here and there, and
Ty's gonna have a white Russian and a white wedding.
Well, Jay's buying.
There it is.
Sure.
Yes. Yeah, it was great to be here, man. It was a great crowd.
Love
Thanks
it.
for having us, buddy. Very
Hey,
nice to meet you.
Thank you. Thanks
yeah.
for being on the Adventures
Yeah,
of Pipeman.
anytime.
Welcome to a dangerous life.
Yo, this is Jay from ORGY. You're listening to Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
Give me all of your
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.